All right, the next point in this Godly Man series, which is appropriate for women too. Women, you can look at the men in your life and share this with them. If they're not subscribing, share these points with them too. And have them go into it with this mindset. Whether you believe in God or not, or you're not even sure about all this Jesus stuff, just have them go in with an open mind saying, okay, let's assume this is true. Let's just go into this with a mindset of this is true. And if I embody these things, wow, I guarantee you're going to feel much more empowered. You're going to be inspired from the inside. And you're going to become a better man. I have no doubt about it. First one was loyalty to a cause greater than oneself. The second one was patience in a trial. And today I'm going to talk about discipline in a task. Now this is one that I am really, calling myself out on, since I've become aware of it. Discipline in a task. Those of you who know me, I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm not a detail person. I think that's just been an excuse for me. That's an excuse for me to not get into the details. So that's where how this is playing out in my life. Discipline in a task. If I'm going to do a task, discipline in that task means doing it my best. Taking the time to understand the details. Not glossing over that stuff and using that as an excuse for me personally. So what is it in your life? What tasks do you have to do? And are you disciplined in those tasks? Or are you about 80%? Are you persistent? Are you consistent? All of those words ring true to me when we're talking about discipline in a task. So it is really just, talking a little bit about, too, being in the present moment. We've talked about before, not worried about the past or not being too far in the future. Turning to God and living at God's pace. That's what this is all about for me. Is, mustering up the energy and asking God for the energy if you need the energy. And then be disciplined in those tasks that are put in front of you or that you choose to undertake. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, click below. Check out our community. You can apply to be a contributor too. There's a process for that as well. All right, we'll see you next time for another point.